Philadelphia has a long and storied history of skateboarding, and each year more and more local kids pick up a board for the first time. With Paine's Park cutting the ribbon today, we bring our estimated ratio of about 15,000 skaters to one skate park down to 12,000 skaters to one skate park. And when we open the Grace Ferry Crescent skate park down the river later this summer, we will have brought that ratio down to 10,000 to 1. This is a big improvement, but we clearly have more work to do, and trust us, neither Franklin's Paine nor the city will stop here, and I've been reassured this many times by our partners from the city. So let's give the city a round of applause once again. We are equally fortunate to have a project team that has spent countless hours and, like us, many sleepless nights working to pull all of these complex pieces together. The planning and design phase of this project is one thing, but the actual execution of building it and bringing that vision to life is a completely distinct challenge. We needed a stellar construction team to help us realize this tremendous vision, and we were fortunate to find just that. This is evidenced in the attention to detail, the masterful concrete, brickwork that I'm standing on, all of the site work, and the beautiful landscaping that you see today, and it all fits together perfectly.
Thanks to Claire and the great board of directors, they put this project together, came to the state. It was easy to give them $2.5 million because I believe we needed this. I never thought, when you invest money in a project, you always hope for the best and expect maybe something less than the best. Well, I can tell you that this project exceeded expectations, and it is the best skate park in any city in the United States of America. So everyone who had the slightest to do with this deserves credit. But the person who made this a reality, the state money is only usable when it's matched. And the person who understood that we wouldn't be able to raise a lot of money in the private sector, we raised about $500,000, but the person who understood it and whose goal has been to make the city of Philadelphia an inviting place for young people was our mayor, Mike Nutter. And he put $2 million of city money, donated this land to the effort, and that was the match of the $2.5 million, and the rest is history. And you all have done a spectacular job in building this great park. Thank you very much.
Dollars coming together and doing something that really is not only going to be an unbelievable addition for the skateboarders, but it's also going to help generate revenue for the city of Philadelphia. It's going to help generate tourism dollars for the city of Philadelphia. And I just wanted to give another shout out to Mayor Nutter. I mean, you know, not only do we have probably the coolest mayor in the entire country, but I'll tell you, when he came down today and you saw his face, just thinking about how he was going to get across this causeway here without getting picked off, he looked like Frogger.
Thank you,
But he was just, you know, you should give him a hand, give the entire administration a hand, and of course, Governor Rendell as well, too. So thank you for letting me be a part of this today, and God bless.
Remarks. I do want to highlight, though, and ask you to recognize one more time Governor Ed Rendell, the great work and leadership that he provided. Certainly to Mayor Street and his administration who started off this project, and Mike DeBardinis and the entire Parks and Recreation folks, Mark Folks, Sue Slauson. Claire, thank you to you and your team. Josh, thank you for never giving up and for prodding and pushing all the rest of us to do what should be done. My remarks are going to be tremendously short. This is 2.5 acres of fun, and we want you to enjoy it. I'm pleased to announce today that as a result of this project and the 3 that are under various levels of construction, it's pretty clear that we need more of these kinds of parks, maybe not 2.5 acres all over the city, but certainly at many of our recreation centers. We want to embark on a new program to bring more of these kinds of parks to rec centers all across the city of Philadelphia. And I look forward to working with City Council on such a great project.
Fortunately, I don't have to remember the corporate list because Claire did that. So that really helps. What are a couple things I'm supposed to cover here? Oh yeah, there's skateboarding obviously going on behind us. There's a lot of pros here. Last night Chris Cole was here, a great Philadelphia professional skater. Carrie Getz is out here in the audience. Carrie's been with me helping on this project for 10 years. There was a lot of times when the Philadelphia skateboarding community was frustrated and they were over it. They're like, Josh, just give up. You're done. Stop stringing us along. And people like Carrie stuck with me all the way through all this and said, I know you're going to do this, dude. I know you're going to do it.
This place means everything to skateboarding in Philadelphia. You know, we waited a long time for this, but I always knew and I always had faith in Franklin's Paine, and I knew they were working hard to make this happen. Mm-hmm. The whole thing with Love closing down really hurt skating, hurt the scene a bit, but yeah, I always stuck around because I knew something like this was going to happen. I mean, it happens all over the world now. California has one of these like every 20 minutes, every 15 minutes, so it was just due time for Philadelphia, and this year in 2013 is huge. And I can't thank Claire and Josh and everybody over at Franklin's Paine for all the hard work, and you know, the city of Philadelphia for putting up $2 million to match the money that was raised. I appreciate everything, and this is just going to be huge for skateboarding, for all the kids coming up, and for my shop nocturne.
Everybody good? Everybody got the shot? I'm ready. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!